All right, so let's get to the questions that I've been taking notes on over the course of the episode for the panel here. So I want to go back to diameter, which was the very first thing we talked about. Why is diameter? Because the practices I've been in and the consulting I did with J&J, where I would go into a practice and then fit a lens, and 9 times out of 10, if there was a problem, it was the diameter. The culprit was incorrect HVID measurement. That's where it all started. How do we fix this problem? Because I think this is one of the shortcuts that a lot of doctors are taking. They're not measuring HVID correctly. So I want to put this question to the panel. Why is this happening, and what kind of advice can we give to fix it? Let's start with Ishwan.
Well, people are not in the habit of measuring HVID because they did not have custom diameters available up till now. So whatever is the HVID, we have to fit it from the same set, which is 10.6 or 10.5, whatever. But now that we have these options, and especially options for customization, I think every eye care practitioner should get into the habit of measuring the HVID and get the lens to about 95% of HVID. That will solve most of the issues, because we all know stability of the contact lens depends a lot on the diameter.
Right. Irene, what do you think?
So I agree that, measuring the HVID is the first step. As a usual routine, I don't think people do that. And nowadays, even for soft lenses, they really don't need not even the base curve or the curvature of the cornea. But yes, measuring that and having two different ways to do it. Either you take it from your topographer or you physically measure it with the scale on the slit lamp. So that gives a comparison. And the other best way would be to trial fit a known diameter lens and then decide on the lens diameter from there, even if you're not doing the corneal measurement. I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, and Carrie, let me throw this one over to you too. Based on what was just said, if we have an incorrect diameter, what is and I'll open this up to the panel as a whole too, but I'll start with Carrie. If we do have an incorrect diameter, what's the best step forward when making an adjustment? Because obviously we didn't start out correct. So should we be washing out the patient if we realize we have the wrong diameter, or should we start making adjustments, and what do those adjustments look like?
Yeah, and you don't want to hope you're not that far off, but of course you don't want to extend onto the sclera from the, you don't want to go over the limbus if you can avoid it, with the lens fit at all. But you're not, hopefully you were close enough that you can just adjust it a tenth or 2/10, nothing huge here, to change that diameter. If you feel like it's too large, if it's too small, you can, again, I don't recommend doing that large amounts of change in it, that refit. But you need to refit it, because you can't even judge the fit. If your diameter, for instance, your diameter is too big, you're not going to be able to tell even what's going on in the cornea. It'll disguise the actual fit of the lens, with the fluorescein pattern.
It's going to be too steep, and you just can't judge.
Just come off the eye, yeah. Mm-hmm. It won't look good.
Yeah. If you're interested in getting the rest of the episode, consider becoming a paid supporter of the Myopia Mindset. In addition to an extended version of this episode and every other episode that we do, you'll also get access to exclusive monthly bonus episodes of the Myopia Mindset. And I know you're interested. You've made it this far. You can do so on our Substack, myopiamindset.substack.com. I'll see you at the next one.